and YouTube. It's been far too long, but I wanted to let you all know that I have been alive and well and getting settled into a new job the past month or so. So hopefully that explains the lack of content. This video is more or less a way for me to get reacquainted with the video making process and all of the editing, who's its and whatnots. I was going to make a video about the frustrations with my monitor. Stay tuned afterwards if you want to see me slowly boil at my Hewlett-Packard. But I came back to my senses and thought, well, the first video back from such a long break shouldn't just be an exclusively me bitching video. So I came to my senses and thought of this.
Who's got a hot can? I do.
This portable instant cocoa comes to me from my good friends Tifa and Alex in Nevada. I actually had to drive this back up from my last visit because it turns out shipping a product like this isn't exactly reasonable. It's got like some heating elements and liquids and stuff, so I guess it's kind of a troublesome item. It does indeed have a curious preparation, so let's see how well it delivers. As an aside, I do want to say that the Q&A is coming. It's going to take a little bit longer than I thought it would because the way I answered some of the questions was a little bit too genuine and heartfelt and things got a little sad, so I'm going to be splicing that one up quite a bit. In the meantime, there's also going to be another random ramen. I have something written down for that, and that's always the first step in the process. And there's also going to be another fan package. I got another box from Christopher Leone, so we're going to open this soon and see what kind of goodies I got in there.
So it says for the best results, I remove the tamper-proof label on the bottom, then I will press in the button 3/4 of an inch, shake it, let it sit for 3 minutes. The indicator will turn from black to green. I wonder what the red one means, because there's a red one here too. What is this? I don't get it. I don't know what the red one means. Maybe that means it's gonna go thermonuclear and blow up in our face. The only way to win is not to play, right? Hot can. Let's go ahead and make things a little bit more caliente in here, shall we? Now, using both thumbs, push in firmly 3/4 of an inch. Okay. Alright, I think that was about close. Now it says I shake it, and here is the disconcerting part. It says if there is steam present at any time during this part, just keep shaking it. Everything's okay, you know? It's not like there's a little detonator going off in there. I push it down enough? It doesn't seem to be getting hot. It wants me to shake it for 30 seconds though. So, I think that's about 30 seconds or so? I don't know. I'm gonna call it good. I will be back in 3 minutes to see exactly what the hell is happening with this thing. Okay, so here we are after 3 minutes. There wasn't like any weird sounds or anything, but there was a couple of smells. The can is very hot. It has a little insulation around it, like a little rubber tubing or something around the can itself. And it looks like our green dot is now green. This is officially hot, and I believe it. Yeah, curious lid we got on here. I'm gonna wipe it down a little bit. I don't know where this thing has been in the months I've had it. And let me just touch the can itself here. I don't want to burn myself. Ow. Yeah, the can is still very hot. I wonder if I let it rest for any period of time. Turn can upright and wait 3 minutes until temperature indicator turns from black to green. Open and enjoy. Well, fucking A, this is where we open and enjoy, so wish me luck. Hope I don't burn my freaking hands off. Alright, it said not to remove the plastic on the top, so I didn't. And let's see what we got here. Very hot. tastes a little thick. Like, I don't know. Like you had 2 packets of hot cocoa and you're like, I'm gonna do myself a solid and just put them both in a cup and add the amount of water for one. Have myself some hot pudding. And that's kind of what this is like. Kind of a weird chemical taste too. I'm gonna pour this out into a mug. Maybe the residual container is what's throwing it off, but kind of tastes a little weird. There we are. Alright. Yeah, a lot of the can consists of the warming agent, so you don't actually get too terribly much cocoa. So there we are, a midwinter treat. Your instant hot cocoa. Even out of the container, it's still like some petroleum byproduct taste to it. It's like, it's a little gnarly. But I imagine if you're on the go out there somewhere and you're enjoying things like canned pop and all those other wonderful things that you can have, you know, after the zombies take over. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just something off about it. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. Next video is not going to take nearly as long to come out, so catch you guys next time. Bye-bye. Okay, so those of you who are watching, I'm sure you'll notice this box that just popped up in the middle of my screen. That's the power button lockout feature that makes it so that I cannot interact with the power button again. Such an awesome feature, right? So now what's going to happen is my monitor is probably going to turn off here in just a second. I don't know why, but because of that power button lockout that just came up again, there it goes. What happens is that thing will shut my monitor off and on. See, I didn't do anything there to shut it off, but yeah, my monitor will just randomly turn on and off. And once it's off, yeah, there we go. Which I did not do. Looks like it wants to come back on again. Alright, let's see how many times it does this. It'll probably just keep shutting itself off. This monitor has a couple other really shitty things about it too. Yep, more power button lockout. You see, I'm not touching it. So this is really fun when I'm like playing a video game or something and just randomly turn off like that. And it's not going to turn itself back on, and I'm going to try to use the power button to turn it on, but it won't because of that power button lockout feature. So good times, huh? Good times. Okay, so here is another awesome feature of my monitor. Excuse my voice. I am just sitting here watching Tokshin play some Cannon Brawl, and without any prompting, this aspect view or aspect mode viewer thing pops up. So you can see I'm not touching it, but the panel lights up as though somebody, I guess, is just holding down one of the scroll up or scroll down buttons. It won't fix this until I unplug it and plug it back in. Don't buy Hewlett-Packard monitors, they are sacks of shit.